Is that good? Oh, look at everyone on. Hi everyone, I miss you. Child's pose on repeat. Alright, well we're gonna get started. You can go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position. So you can sit up on the knees, or maybe you come cross ankle. Wherever you are, you're just gonna start to close your eyes. You can have palms facing down on the thighs or maybe on the knees. Just use this time to kind of create some space. You can take a mental note where you are, what's going on in the mind, how you're feeling in your physical body. In yoga, you use the breath as this great tool to really just kind of move that stagnant energy. So, you know, whatever's bothering you, whatever you're bottling up inside, you think about breathing it in through the nose, fill all the way up to the top. Let out a big open mouth. Good, just 2 more cleansing breaths. So you breathe in, feel it from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. Open mouth. Good, 1 more on your own. So you breathe in, belly starts to expand. Feel this sense of lightness across the physical body. As you exhale, where can you relax and soften? Good, keeping the eyes closed, lips sealed. Just breathe in through the nose. Through the nose, exhale. Good, starting to find that rhythmic breath, your Ujjayi pranayama. Maybe it's a count of 4 or 5. Just try to keep that going throughout practice. So it doesn't matter what you do in your yoga class. It just matters that you keep breathing. Always have that be the focal point. Last deep inhale. Last exhale. Good, now start to bat your eyes open. Keep your hands on the kneecaps. As you breathe in, start to push the heart through. Open up through the heart. Think about like a cat pose through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to tuck chin to chest, roll to the backs of the sit bones, and spread across the shoulder blades. So think cat-cow. Inhale, you tilt forward, heart up. Exhale, you tuck, round and curl, chin to chest. Good, just 2 more. Last time, press it all the way up. As you breathe in, reach both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, take a tall twist to the right. Grab a hold of that right knee with your left palm. Right fingertips are tented. Hug your navel back towards the spine as you breathe in. As you exhale, you might find just a little bit more rotation through the spine. Good. Deep breath in. Deep, slow breath out. Good. On your next breath in, left hand stays where it is. Reach your right arm up towards the sky and then find a lateral side body stretch towards the left. The left fingertips can be stretching all the way over towards that left side wall. You can bring some movement into that right shoulder. You can bend. Maybe you start to extend. Just 1 more breath. Good. Your next breath in presses you all the way up. Reach your arms up to the sky. Maybe look up. As you exhale, bring hands together through heart center. So you're just going to crisscross through those ankles. Do it so that non-habitual ankle is in front. Good, breath in, stretch it back up towards the sky. Exhale, tall twist over to the left, 3 deep breaths. So think as you breathe in, where can you grow up a little taller? Breath out, maybe you twist just a bit deeper. Good, right hand stays on that left kneecap. Take a breath in, reach that left arm up and overhead. Then find that side body stretch towards the right. You can take some movement into that shoulder if you like to cactus that elbow. Then as you exhale, you might straighten out through that arm a bit more. Good, one more breath. Good, on your next breath in, stretch everything back up. Arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, fold over those crossed ankles, fingertips reach forward, and you melt down. You take some movement into the shoulders. Breathe into those glutes, the back body. Good, palms crawl closer, roll over your knees. Find your weighting hands and knees tabletop. So shoulders stack right over the wrists, spread those fingertips out wide. Keep going with those cat-cows. Belly softens down as you open up through the heart. Exhale, really press the ground away, chin to chest. 2 more like that. Maybe bringing in some belly rolls if that feels good. And just exploring some movement today. It doesn't matter what your yoga practice looks like. Everything's all about feeling. How does it feel in the physical body? Where's the mind at? Most importantly, where's the breath? Good, return back to that tabletop, hands and knees. Curl the toes under, nice and slow. Float the hips up to the sky. Find downward facing dog. Now knees stay really bent for this first one. And then you're gonna lift up to the tippy toes. And then start to root that left heel down. You'll stay on those right toes. Take a breath into that whole left leg, all the way from the hip to the heel. And then up back towards both tippy toes, knees stay bent, and then straighten out through that right leg. Deep breath to the back side of that right leg. Keep pressing down through the palms. Good, now walk it out just a few times. Bend one knee and straighten the other, side to side. Good, come on back through neutral, bend your knees, look forward, and just tiptoe your way up to the top of the mat. Feet can be hip distance once you get there. Then find a flat spine with your breath in. Lengthen out, crown to the windows, tuck chin in a bit. Exhale, you fold, tuck chin to chest. 2 more times. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Good, once more. Good, on that breath in, reach both arms up to the sky, Tadasana, mountain pose. As you exhale, bring hands together through heart center. Good, breath in, stretch it long. Exhale, soft bend into the knees as you forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift on your breath in, lengthen out. On your exhale, plant the palms down, step it back to a plank position and hold. So if you're new, you can always drop those knees down, just hang out in a modified plank. If not, use this pose, create some heat. You can shift forward and back a few times, shoulders forward, then press back through the heels. Then one line of energy from crown of the head out through the feet. Good, last breath in, we all shift forward. Maybe knees come down first as we lower all the way down to the belly, elbows hug in. Now you're gonna untuck through the toes, tense your fingertips out wide, elbows up to the sky. Take a breath in to peel the heart open. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's a lot. As you exhale, you start to fold in, tuck it in. Good, a few more times. Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, relax, soften forehead down. Just 2 more. Good, stay all the way down. Just backstroke your arms behind you, start to interlace. Keep the tops of the feet rooted. You're just gonna peel the chest open. Little bends into the elbows, lift the shoulders, lift the chest. Look down at the top corner of the mat so neck stays nice and long. Good, one more deep breath in, lift up a little higher. As you exhale, release it down. Palms plant next to you, we'll curl the toes under. Inhale, we'll press you up to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Good, on that exhale, bring your big toes together, bend your knees, look forward. Walk or some top of the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, you forward fold, melt it down. Heel toe your feet out, hip distance. Press into the feet, rise to stand. Reach the arms up high. As you exhale, arms are going to go out wide, and then wrap it up, Garudasana. Right elbow underneath the left. If it's too much to wrap there, you can just grab a hold of opposite shoulders. Take a breath in, shift your hips forward, fingertips lift. As you breathe out, bend into the knees, round and tuck it in, elbows to belly button. 2 more times with breath. Ride that whole inhale up as you lift. Exhale, you tuck, round and curl. Next, one more. Good, as you breathe in, stretch the arms on up to the sky. Exhale, just switch it out, arms out wide, this time right elbow on top. 3 pulses. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you fold in, belly nice and tight. 2 more. Good. Last time, press into those feet. Circle the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus your arms. Open up through the heart. Shift your hips forward. You can have a little tuck of chin to chest. Just think about bursting that heart space open. Last breath in. Exhale, you backstroke the arms behind you, interlace. Little bend into the elbows, but press the palms down as you open. Exhale, you forward fold. Soft bend into those knees as you mount. You can stay here through center, or if you like, you can bend one knee, straighten the other, and then switch it up. You can go side to side. Breathe into those shoulders. Good, come back through center. Bring your palms to that low back, your sacrum, and then let them just slide down the legs. Heel toe your feet together so they touch. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, palms come down. Step it back to plank. Your choice where you go. You can lower halfway down or all the way. Inhale is going to take you to the back bend of your choice, either upward facing dog or cobra. Linger here for a moment. So instead of locking out through those elbows, little bend into them. Press down into the tops of the feet. Thighs are lifted. Squeeze those shoulders back behind you. Last breath in. Use your exhale to float you over the toes. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Deep inhale. Deep, slow exhale. Good, Surya Namaskar A. Big toes together. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk or float to the top. Flat spine as you breathe in. Exhale, fold in deep, tuck chin to chest. Rise to stand, circle those arms on up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus those arms, open up through the heart. Inhale reaches you back up, lengthen. Exhale, melt it down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, crown forward. Exhale, palms plant, you either step or float your way back. Inhale either to up dog or cobra. Exhale, low belly floats you over the toes, down dog. Now reach that right leg up to the sky. You can keep the hips square to start, inner thigh lifts. Press into those palms, think energy up. Then you can start to lift up to those left tippy toes, get a little bit of length. And then bend into that right knee and stack the hip. You can take a big hip circle right and left. Good, come on back through neutral. Bring that right leg up towards the sky, left tippy toes. Exhale, taps you forward, knee to nose, tiger. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, stay here, hug that knee up a little higher. Exhale, you just step through, right foot between hands. Then rise on up, high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. And just hang out for a breath. You're going to put a little bend into that back knee. And then kind of roll the elbows in towards each other so you create this space on the upper spine. Good, last deep breath in where you are. On that exhale, we're going to find an open twist to the right. Just stretch the arms out. Every time you twist, think length through the spine, crown to the sky. Exhale, you might twist just a little bit deeper. Good, breath in, reach it back up, arms on up to the sky. As you exhale, you're gonna bow, belly towards thighs, reach those arms back. So you can imagine you're squeezing a beach ball through the triceps, hug them in. Again, crown of the head forward, press energy through that left heel. Deep breaths, belly strong. Good, one fluid motion, left heel roots down. Open that left arm all the way up and back. Find your way to Virabhadrasana B or Warrior 2. So you're gonna sink that right hip down towards the ground. Deep bend into that right knee stacks over ankle. Good, lot of energy through those fingertips, keep it active. Now you're gonna straighten out through that right leg, just like we did before. Right elbow's gonna wrap underneath the left. Garudasana arms. Take a breath in, little back bend, lift it. Your breath out, you bend back into that right knee, full to the inside of that leg. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, you lift, strong leg. Exhale, you tuck, round and curl, breathe into the shoulders. Once more. Good, your next breath in, unravel through the arms, straighten out through that right leg, just stretch your right arm up and back. If you want to get into that tricep a bit, you bend into that elbow. You might pull that tricep back behind the head. Even though right leg is straight, little bend into that knee. Last breath in. Exhale, we cartwheel the palms around your right foot. Step your right foot back or maybe keep it floating as you lower, one leg plank. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, lift the hips. Good, big deep inhale. Like a horse, flutter it out. Good, toes a little closer, left leg's gonna lift you. Take a breath in here, just breathe into that right calf. As you exhale, stack left hip on top of right, bend that knee. Take a few hip circles into that left side. Good, inhale, left heel squares off, breathe in. Lift up to your right tippy toes. As you exhale, knee to nose tuck. Good, once more. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you tuck. Good, stay here, lift that knee to belly. Exhale, you step through, left foot between hands. Rise up, high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. And just stay here for a breath. You can feel all that energy rooting down from the feet first, all the way up through the body, through your fingertips. So just take one last deep breath in through center. Your exhale will open twist to the left. Arms stretch out to a big T. And again, think energetic body. You stretch out through your fingertips. As you exhale, you might twist just a little bit deeper. Good, one more breath. Good, your breath in, bring it back through the middle. Reach up high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bow belly towards thighs, reach your arms back. Good, like you're a runner starting their race, be really active. All the energy shoots out. Arms are nice and active, like you're hugging that beach ball. Little tuck, chin to chest. Good, use that inhale, right heel roots back, open up, Virabhadrasana B or Warrior 2. Good, from here, try to settle in a bit, settle into those hips, arms stay really active. Good, now we all straighten out, left leg, wrap that left elbow underneath your right. Take a breath in, little back bend, lift it. Exhale, you bend back into that left knee, round to the inside of the foot. Good, 2 more pulses. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, you fold it in. Good, once more. Good, use that breath in, unravel. Left leg goes straight, left arm reaches up and back. Micro bend into both knees. You took that tricep variation, maybe you take it here. Hug that low belly in, tailbone down. Good, last breath in, left arm stretches back. As you exhale, you cartwheel palms down, cycle through your version of vinyasa, or skip it. Always up to you. Good, from that downward facing dog, step the feet out to the edges of the mat, crawl your hands back a little bit. Right hand comes across, take a twist to the left, grab for that ankle or calf or shin, wherever you can reach. Right elbow stays bent as you thread that heart through. Good, back through center, switch it out. Good, back through the center. So if you're trying for it, spread the fingertips out. They're shoulder distance apart. You're going to bend into your knees and just kick your booty with the heels. So you're shooting for like a handstand-ish. You might get a second of air time. You might say, what the heck? Once you're over it, you're going to jump the feet out to Malasana Yogi Squat, top of the mat. Hands to the heart center. Now, if your heels are lifted, you can go ahead and grab that block and sit onto it. Just think elbows to knees, knees to elbows. Long spine, sit up a little bit taller. Open mouth, exhale. Good, seal those lips. Ujjayi, inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. Good, fingertips are going to come down. Think hips up to the sky. For those of you yogis, you can heel toe the feet in, just hip distance. Palms come down, spread those fingertips wide. Bend the elbows a little bit, bring your knees up into those triceps. Look forward, maybe one or both of your feet start to lift up. If you get that, bring those heels up into your booty, press the ground away. Deep breaths. As you're ready, vinyasa, step or float. Good, from your down dog, right heel lifts, bend into that knee, stack the hip. Exhale, right knee taps your right tricep. Inhale, up and back, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose, and then softly step. High crescent lunge, breath in, we've been here before. Breath out, you open, twist to the right. Back in through center, high crescent lunge. Exhale, we bow belly towards thighs, reach those arms back. Big transition, inhale, you open up, Virabhadrasana B. Exhale, just bend into that front knee. Good, straighten out that right leg, right elbow underneath the left. Take a breath in, tilt it back. Breath out, you tuck, run, and curl, kind of like a side angle. Good, breath in, all the way up and back, reverse triangle, big deep breath in. As you exhale, cartwheel those palms down around that right foot. This time, grab your blocks if you have them. If not, you can just tent your fingertips. You're going to tap left knee down to the ground. As you exhale, straighten out through both legs and fold. 2 more times. So it's like extended pyramid. If you don't have those blocks, you can always do like a half split variation and just keep that left knee on the ground. You just want to breathe into the back of that right leg. Good, last time we pulse. Good, bend back into that right knee. Everyone's going to plant hands around that right foot. Left hand stays down. We'll peel that right arm open to the sky, twisted side angle. I like to bring hand to the hips. Notice what those puppies are doing. Fire up through that left leg. Back of that left knee to the sky. As you're ready, you spin to the pinky toe side of left foot. Step your right foot back to land on top. Then hips to the sky. Make a little rainbow. Maybe you flip the leg. Maybe bring it into tree pose. Deep breaths. Last inhale, you can stretch that right arm forward. Exhale, right palm down to the mat. Cycle through vinyasa. Maybe you keep your tree pose. Good, on the left side, left leg's gonna lift. Bend into that knee. Exhale, left knee taps left tricep. Inhale, heel up. Exhale, tiger pose, nice and slow step. High crescent lunge, breath in, you lift. Exhale, you open, twist left. Good, back through the center, we breathe in. As we breathe out, we bow, belly towards thighs, reach back. Big deep inhale, warrior two. Sweep it open. Breath out, you bend into your left knee. Good, wrap it up. Straighten out that left leg. Left elbow wraps under. Breath in, we lift. Breath out, you tug, round and curl. Hug it in. Good, deep breath in, all the way up and back. Reverse triangle. Breath out, we cartwheel the palms down. Spin up to the ball, that right foot. Grab those blocks if you got them. You can tap your right knee down. Heart stays lifted, chest open. Exhale, you can straighten out through both legs and fold. Keep pulsing like that. If you don't have blocks and want to modify, you can just go to a half split to your low lunge. So keep breathing, just a few more. Good, we'll all start to bend back into that left knee. Dip your blocks. Plant your right hand inside of that left foot and peel your left arm open. Good, so if that right hip's dipping way down, press it up to the sky. You want level through the hips. Maybe you scooch those right toes back. Energize through that right leg. Left arm's gonna lift. Maybe you look up. And then as you're ready, you spin to the pinky toe side of that right foot and step left foot back. So you can be in a side plank. You can be in a modified side plank. Some of you might bring it up a little bit higher. Hips up like a rainbow. Last breath in, left arm forward. Breath out, palm down. Cycle through your version of vinyasa or skip it. Good, from that down dog, big deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good, we'll all start to bend into the knees. Look forward. You're just going to tiptoe your way up to the top of the mat. Good, heel to the feet out of it. Then squat it down low, malasana, hands to heart. Good, breathe into that space that you feel it the most. Mine's always those inner hips. That's where everyone always stores their emotions. So breathe in deep to those spots. Allow your body to release. Good, exhale, palms come down, hips on up to the sky. Heel to the feet in so they're like hip distance apart. So a lot of options. You can bend into the knees, grab the elbows, just chill. We're in a ragdoll. If you want to keep going, always make your class your own. You can do bakasana, so that, arm balance. If bakasana to tripod headstand something you're working on, maybe you try that. This is kind of your last little bit. You can take it where you want. Deep breath. The next breath or two, we'll be back into your downward facing dog. No rush to get there. Good, once you get there, toes come together. Reach that right leg up and back. As you exhale, you're going to tap across, right knee to that left elbow and kick that leg straight. You want to bring it up so it's kind of in line with the fingertips, more towards the front of the mat, and then peel that left arm open. You can take some big arm circles through that left arm, open up through the heart, take them in that other direction. Good, left palm down, right where it was. Tuck your knee into the nose. You're going to find a little tiger pose. As you exhale, step your right foot through. We'll soften that left knee down, untuck through those toes, and then we're just going to rise up to a low crescent lunge, like modified. Good, hands are going to come together through your heart center. You're going to take a little twist. So left elbow wraps to the outside of that right thigh. Bring it into a prayer twist, so palms together, right elbow up. You're just twisting here. Find a focal point, keep it locked. Good, slowly start to release. Palms are going to come to the inside of that right foot. So you can heel to your right foot out to the right a little bit. That's a lot of options. You can stay here up on the palms. This is a lot through that left hip flexor. Maybe you grab a hold of those blocks and go in a little bit deeper, maybe forearms to blocks. If you like that quad stretch instead, you can keep that left hand down. We're gonna open right arm all the way up and back. Bend that left knee, grab a hold of anywhere on that foot you can. Take just 3 deep breaths. Good. Slowly release that foot if you have it. Bring the hands inside of your right foot. Curl those left toes under. Lift that left knee. And we're just going to crawl to the middle of the mat. So Prasarita Padottanasana. Take a halfway lift through the spine. As you exhale, tuck chin to chest. Fold in a little bit deeper. Let the crown of the head just shake out. It's enough. Good, hands up to the hips, elbows to the sky. Firm up your belly, nice and slow. Come all the way up to standing. Once you get there, you just heel toe the feet in a little bit, and then spin on that front heel so your 5 right toes face forward. You're gonna bump your hips back to the back wall, arms stretch out, and then reach as far forward as you can through those right fingertips. There'll be this point where you can't reach any further. That's when you tick-tock the arms to 6 and 12. Open up for that triangle. Good, if you're dumping weight down, see if you can lift it up. Think energy up through those top fingertips. Open up through that top side body. Good, last breath in. Maybe left arm stretches all the way forward to those front windows. Hang out for the exhale. Good, breath in, upright. Bring it into that reverse warrior. Bend into your right knee. Exhale, we'll all cartwheel the palms around your right foot. You just step right foot back. If you want one last vinyasa, you can take it. If not, just skip it. We'll meet back into down dog. Good, left leg up. As you get there, bend into the knee and open. Exhale, you tap left knee across, right elbow, and then kick that leg straight. Open up, fall in triangle. You're on the pinky toe side of that left foot. Good, right palm down to the mat. Tap your knee into the nose. You're in a little tiger pose. And then you step left foot through. Everyone soften that right knee down, uncurl the toes. Then you're just gonna come up for a low lunge. Arms to the sky. Good, hands together through heart center. Hook that right elbow outside of your right thigh. Left thigh. Rights and lefts, they get me sometimes. You can press into the palms. Open up through the heart. Deep breaths for your twist. And slowly start to let that go. Hands will come inside of that left foot. Now heel toe that left foot over to the left. Give your hips some space. Again, maybe this is it. You stay here up onto the palms. This is a lot. I'm feeling it a lot. If you want to keep going, maybe you grab a hold of those blocks. You can come down to those elbows or forearms onto them. If you want just a little bit different of a stretch, you keep that right palm planted. If you want to bring it into that right quad, left arm can stretch up and overhead. You can grab a hold of that foot. Kick into your foot. Open up through that left shoulder. Keep breathing. Good, without rubber banding, you just soften that foot down. Bring both hands inside of your left foot. You curl your right toes under, float that knee up, and then walk everything over towards the right. You're in Prasarita. And then hands come onto the hips, elbows to the sky, rise up to standing. Now you want your feet to be like 3 feet apart. Toes are facing towards the right. Then you spin on your front foot, face those 5 left toes to the front. Now once you have this, you bump your hips back to the back wall, arms stretch out, and then reach as far forward as you can. Micro bend into both knees, and then once you can't reach anymore, you just tick-tock the arms up and down. You have a block, sometimes that's nice underneath those left fingertips. Just make sure energy is reaching up. You're opening up through that right shoulder. Good, bend into that left knee. Bring it up and back, reverse warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, we'll cartwheel the palms around your left foot. Good, and then from here, we're just going to step left toes back to meet the right. From here, nice and slow, lower down to the belly. And then we're going to take a prayer twist. So you thread your left arm underneath you to the right. Stack those palms again, right elbow towards the sky. Both frontal hip points rooted, especially that right side to start. Good, and then slide your right knee up the height of the hip. It's like a half frog pose. We'll open up that right arm all the way up and back so you're in a spinal twist. So both shoulders nice and rooted. Top knee can be lifted. You can have gaze up or maybe towards those right fingertips. Last 2 breaths. Good, now nice and slow, we'll start to bring it back up onto the belly. No rush to get there. Just take that to the second side. So right arm underneath you. You stack those palms. Easy prayer twist to start. And then slide that left knee up the height of the hip. Take that left arm all the way up and over. Spinal twist. Both shoulders rooted. Maybe eyes closed. Start to slow everything down. Good, now come all the way onto the back. Scoot yourself a little towards the right so you're centered on your mat. You're going to hug both knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. Take the knees in a big circle right. And then big circle to the left. Just one back bend today so you can do bridge pose. If you have one of your blocks, you can do supported bridge. If you're feeling open enough for full wheel, go ahead and do so. Just take the back bend of your choice, 5 to 8 breaths. So if this is your first time doing bridge, I'll walk you through. Feet are hip distance apart, arms down the sides. Press into your heels, lift the hips up. Now you can start to shimmy those shoulder blades a little closer together. Some of you might interlace fingertips. Open up through the heart. Good, take one last deep breath in. Lift those hips up a little higher. Unhook the fingertips from the shoulders down to the hips. Feel the body start to release. Good, now knees hug back in towards the chest. This time heels to the sky. Bring it into an easy, happy baby. Now you want to pull down on what you have. Make sure that that lowest part of the spine is rooted. Some people like to rock side to side. You can straighten out through one leg and then the other. Maybe both. Good, now knees hug in a little bit. Just wrap up. Give yourself one good squeeze. Eyes up to the knees. Take a big open mouth. Shavasana just for 1 minute. Eyes are closed. Breath is steady. Now you can start to wiggle those fingertips, wiggle your toes. Send some life back into the body. The knees can hug into your chest. Roll it over to either side in fetal pose as you're ready. No rush to get there. Press yourself up into a comfortable seat as you're ready. And keep the eyes softly closed, starting in that same position, sitting on your mat. And just take a moment here with the eyes softly closed to just enjoy how you feel. Not only does your physical body feel different and just more open, but you have that openness in the mind too. That's why you keep coming back to yoga, doing it as much as you can, so you can come back to this more natural state. You don't have so much chatter going on inside the mind. You're just feeling a little bit more at ease with yourself, what's happening around you. We'll all just start to bring hands together through the heart center. You can bow your chin to chest. We'll take one last deep inhale together. Fill all the way up. Big open mouth. Namaste.